Okay, hi Matt. It's Thursday, July 6th, and I'm sorry, but I'm just having all kinds of problems with my phone uploading to YouTube. I really didn't want to go down to the Apple store because that's like at least a half a day to even get an appointment and get down there, and so I just didn't have time. But anyway, I was able to call in. I finally figured it out. Apparently YouTube wants me to use their app, and they don't want me to just upload from my iPhone. So anyway, apparently a lot of people have been having problems. We got it figured out, and I'm back rolling again. So first off, Pete put the new heater in, Pete and his guys, and we helped them and got the new heater in. This is the old one. I told them we'd keep it. I didn't want them to just throw it away. I mean, it works for one, and if we ever need parts, or if you want me to get rid of it, I will. But anyway, there it is. It's in. It works good. We tested it. It works. The plan is to test it every few days. Every 2-3 days, I'll run a test, make sure it's heating up, and then once we're sure it's working, and every couple of weeks, I'll try it and just kind of keep on top of it. Thing is, I got it shut down now with the gas off, and so nobody can turn it on because the door isn't fixed yet. We have the fan in the vault that's blowing air out and pulling fresh air in, but we don't have the vent on the door yet. So until that's done, we got it shut down so nobody can turn it on, because it only could take like once, to mess it up again, running it without enough airflow. So anyway, it's in there, it works, it's good. And I got in touch with Bob. He's going to come up Tuesday, and I think he's got that vent for the door. I haven't talked to him yet, but anyway, he's gonna if he hasn't, he's gonna get that door fixed. So once that's done, we'll be all set. While I'm here, the roses are looking good, but I wanted to show you some of the grapes. They're kind of buried on here, but they're looking good. Fruit set has happened, and I mean, look at those clusters. They look fantastic. We do have some shatter. Glenn came up last Friday. He wanted to meet with me. I think I told you that, or maybe I didn't. I don't. But anyway, he came up and met with me, and we talked and looked at everything. And he likes the way things look. He's real happy to see fruit on the vines, and he thinks we need to leaf some of this stuff out like this and just make some, some breathing space. But at the same time, we don't want them to get sunburnt. So anyway, they're looking at that. Like he said there is shatter, but the good news is we got a lot of clusters. So even if there's some shatter, we got enough clusters to make up for any shatter we may have. What was I gonna say? Well, anyway. So yeah, those look good. He also asked me some questions about the vineyard. I guess Benzinger has this questionnaire, and they have a points system, and he asked me some questions, and you score so much points, and then they use it for marketing. And we did pretty well. For one, like the owl boxes was 20 points. We have 4 owl boxes. And me being involved with the community about the watershed, just information and learning, getting educated on the watershed and what we can do to help, stuff like that, we scored points. The work we did outside the vineyard in the trees, they're thinning those out, getting airflow going, just stuff like that. So there were some other questions. I told him, anything that I wasn't sure of, he was going to have to ask you. I didn't want to get into stuff that was above my knowledge. So anyway, but he said we did real good, and there's this thing called Sonoma County Sustainability for the wine growers, and he wants me to, he gave me the info how to get hooked up with that. And so if you go online, you can see what it takes. And I kind of wanted you to look at it first before I do anything. I want to make sure that's okay with you, that I try to, well, anyway, you can go look at it and see what it takes to get certified sustainability. That's what it is. Sonoma County certified sustainabilities. Anyway, that's that. So the grapes, yeah, the grapes look good. There's, like I say, there is some shatter down. Block 1 has quite a bit, but like I say, there's a lot more fruit on Block 1, a lot more clusters. So I think we're looking good. He thinks we should mow again. He said we need to mow again. Not so much here, but well, you can see the weeds are coming up and touching the vines. But down in the middle rows, they're really getting out of control. So anyway, he says if I mow again after the 4th, which is already after the 4th, he said I shouldn't have to mow anymore. That it should stay down after that. It shouldn't grow back after I mow this time. So there's some areas, like I said, up top there I don't have to mow, but then there's a lot of this that I do need to mow. So anyway, so there's that. And then yes, Luis came up with the arborist and looked at the trees, and the 4 dogwoods that are below the path here, they got sunburnt. He said the afternoon sun is hitting them. There's nothing wrong with the irrigation system, which I kind of knew that because I checked it and I saw that it was working. And I did manually water a couple times just to make sure, but yeah, so in the afternoon you can see how it comes in here and hits these trees. And he said they will come back. He said there's no problem. Those will recover. We got the 4 down there. And there's one more at the end that looks really good. And that's because it's protected more from the other trees. It's shaded. So he said those will come back. Then the other one was the madrone tree over here that was starting to die. And you know, I know a couple years ago we watered it real well and it kind of came back. But he said what we do is we need to cut the dead wood out of it. He's going to give you a bid for that. That they will cut out the wood that needs to be cut out and then do an injection fertilization. So they'll actually somehow get them down in the ground, put liquid fertilizer down in there. That's the tree right there. So yeah, we'll cut out all that stuff up there because it's no longer, it's not going to come back up there. And anyway, he said basically the width, the diameter is the canopy, and they'll just inject different spots all the way around. And he said no problem. He goes, no, that thing will come back, no problem. So that sounds good. That's encouraging. I didn't know that was the case. So I told him, yeah, let's, you know, I'm sure you guys will want a bid on that. We don't want to lose that tree. And then he's also going to give you a bid. Him and Luis were talking about going through on all these oaks and talk about thinning them out and fertilizing them and all that stuff. That sounds to me like that's going to be a lot of money. And we came through and we cut out all the dead wood in these over the, not all of it, we got a lot of it, and we can go back and get more. But these trees look good. I don't know that we need to do a bunch of work on these oaks here. If it's cheap, then maybe that's one thing, but I have a feeling it's not going to be, because they're talking about hitting all these all the way up and both sides and out in the parking lot. And so anyway, but you guys obviously will discuss that. But I told him, yeah, to get a hold of you and, you know, give you the bid and tell you exactly what you know, do what they were going to do, and that's let you know what they think. So, but I just want to let you know about that Madrone because I thought that was good news. So there's that. I'm trying to crunch all this information into this one video, but I'm just glad I can start sending these again. Well, maybe that's it for now then, and I'll just keep these videos coming as I remember stuff. But I sprayed again a few days ago, last weekend. We already discussed the dust mites. I think that's the right decision. I don't think we need to you know, cover all these roads around here. I don't think that's needed. Anyway, like I said, I'm gonna shut this down, and I'll start sending you more videos now that I got this thing working. So all is good. I don't think you asked me anything else. Yeah, and I will talk to you soon. Hope you're having a great time.